Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wa mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim. Alhamdulillah, first and foremost, let us express our gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to continue our life with Iman and Islam. And most importantly, we are still in the month of Ramadan, and today is the 23rd of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. Brothers and sisters, this is the peak of Ramadan, okay, the last 10 days. So now from today remains only 7 days. Let us intensify our ibadah, our submission to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to gain His pleasure, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, for Ramadan and management topic for today, I would like to talk about the important aspect of organization is that we have individuals and also organization. Okay, individuals as the real persons, organization as artificial person. From legal speaking, the individual persons and the artificial person entitled legal rights. And for individual, we have our identity card or our passport. Likewise, organization also have their own identity, which is known as the number. And for company, we have the company number. For NGO, we have the registration number for NGO and so forth. So, because humans are also the contributors to organization, because organization made up of three things, three elements: humans or people, the purpose, objective organization, and also the structure of organization. So we're talking about individual or humans in the organization. Therefore, we have to look at the human themselves. We want human to work harder, to work with their passion and also commitment to the organization. We have to look at the individual objective of the organization, which is we call the self-determination. So we have to look at the how determined they are in terms of how they can relate their feeling to the context, how related is the work and their passion. And number two, the confidence to perform the task will be based on how knowledgeable and how competent they are to perform the task, and how much trust or freedom given to them in order to perform the task. With this self-determination, with the relatedness, competence, and autonomy, the individual will have the intrinsic motivation for them to give their commitment and passion to organization. And then we move into the between the organization and the individual, which is what I call the sharing, the working together with others. So this we call the social capital. Okay, in other words, the capital that or the resources that for the organization to operate, to continue, is because we have the people, and people have their networking, their contacts. And therefore, in social capital, we're talking about the reciprocity. In other words, how much that I can gain from you, or win-win situation. If I have you, I will expect a return from you. And also in the social relationship, we need to have trust among those people involved. That's why we need to have shared values so that the individual can work with another individual to achieve the goal of the organization. And at the organization, remember, organization is an artificial person. And therefore, in the organization, we have the owner of the organization and also the workers of the organization. The owner we call the principal, the owner, the workers as the agents. The principal and agent, we will relate to the agency theory. We're talking about the financial aspect between the money that you generated from your company and yourself as owner. Even though the company belongs to you, but again, you and your company are actually two different entities. You, real human, and your company is an artificial human or artificial person. So therefore, they have to be separated. And then between the owner and also the agents, the managers, the workers are the agents. So there must be clear distinction between the principal and the agent. So this will allow for when we have our clear role, clear duties, and we know what actually our boundaries between us, between our principal, the owner, and us as the manager. Even though we are manager, we are not the owner. We are just agents. With that, brothers and sisters, Ramadan actually trained us to be a person with highly motivated, because as individual, we are prescribed with the fasting, and nobody knows whether we are fasting or not. But again, when we come to collective, when we come to prayers, together we can say all the Muslims are having fasting. So in other words, the situation, the BR that we have will give, will give the synergy, will give also the enthusiasm for people to work together, which is in the form of the social capital. And however, when it comes to the transparency that each individual still have to do fasting, the group or the ummah also need to do fasting, but the reward will be based on the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as Allah said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, kutiba alaikumus siyam, kama kutiba alal ladzina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. You may be given the level of piety. So in other words, we have to work for that. Yeah, we have to, just like organization, we have to work for our achievement, which is the goal of organization. May Allah bless us on this day 23, day 23rd of Ramadan. With that, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.